Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. Today I am with Dale the Casual Gamer, who's probably the most prolific content creator around Marvel Champions. Is that accurate?
I don't know.
I said so confidently, and thus it shall be.
Okay.
Dale is the reason that I have learned to craft a Marvel Champions deck, reason I've learned to fall in love with this game, both solo and multiplayer, reason I've now subscribed to, what's the service that just sends you stuff? Covenant of Thieves or something?
Yeah, Team Covenant.
Team Covenant.
Get stuff sent to you. Don't worry about when it releases.
So you don't have to buy it. You just kind of get it. Team Covenant. Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm one of your members. We are playing through.
Your way.
We are playing through the Mad Titans Shadow. This is a small 5-scenario module here in Marvel Champions. We are going to be playing with Rocket Raccoon and Flash Thompson, or
Venom.
Dale, you have a channel where people can check out a bunch of stuff, not just Marvel Champions, but you dedicate, I'm going to speak for you, you dedicate 1 day a week to Marvel Champions.
Pretty much,
one
just
day
for
a week
2 years.
To for 2 years. 1 day a week to like unboxings, solo gameplays, and other things.
Yep.
And then what's the third day a week? Is it the same other things?
It's usually Monday Marvel, Wednesday probably an unboxing or something else, and Friday is a gameplay or something else.
Yeah, or something else. Link down below. Please swing over, give him a little bit of love and support. Go hang out with him because listen. We're going to be playing through some Marvel Champions here, but I'm only doing it because he's agreed to hold my hand the whole way through. I filmed a Marvel Champions gameplay video about 2 months ago and sent it to him being like, man, I think I got it. I think it's ready to go up on the channel. Super excited, loving it solo. You sent back 16 corrections?
I lost count.
Yeah.
And I make mistakes. Mistakes happen.
Yeah, so he visited me.
Tried to be as polite as possible.
I asked if it was okay for me to post it still.
I said, it's up to you, man.
Never ended up on the channel, did it? No, it didn't. Sweet, I'm excited. We have crafted our own decks, which is one of the unique things about Marvel Champions. This is a deck construction game, which means we went through. I am playing aggressive with Rocket Raccoon, and you'll see our cards come out as we play. We're not going to break them down for you. You're playing Justice.
Justice. Because someone's got to be justified in this.
Someone has to do it.
And we've made the decision that if we do lose, we're going to fail forward.
Yeah.
Just so that we can get through this.
Yeah, we're going to do all 5 episodes of this. If we lose, we'll take a caveat or maybe like not get a benefit or just note that we're progressing the story.
Yep.
Which is not really how the story works, but it's the best thing for content creation and for like a limited time hanging out.
And we are playing the standard version.
Standard is what he told me because apparently I can't be trusted to keep Rocket alive for more than one episode.
I haven't played for you or with you for a while. And if I remember correctly... No, I couldn't remember correctly. Why was I thinking I didn't do anything the last time we played?
Oh, I remember. It's because you didn't do anything the last time we played.
I played Hawkeye and he was stunned and exhausted the whole game.
Completely ineffective.
Yes.
I carried us both.
And you're playing Miss Marvel. We still lost.
He's looking out for me, is what I've heard.
Yep.
I'm gonna read a little bit of flavor text, despite his better instincts. Sanctuary. Absolute power is within my grasp. 4 of the 6 Infinity Stones belong to me. What news of the other 2? The Reality Stone remains hidden from us, Lord Thanos, but the Power Stone has been found nowhere. On Nowhere. Apparently that's a place. Then take the Baltion to Nowhere and bring me the stone. Guardians, this is Cosmos. We're being attacked. Send help. Scenario 1. Ebony Man. Have you ever read this flavor text?
No.
I'm introducing him to a whole new part of the game.
All right, so we'll go ahead and jump. We've had this discussion earlier of what I declare as flavor text. To me, flavor text is the bottom of the card where Rocket says, ain't nothing like me, except me. Mm-hmm. 1 sentence and done. What's your definition of flavor text?
Thanos is on a quest to collect all 6 Infinity Stones and join them together in the Infinity Gauntlet. If he succeeds, Thanos will have the power to control the universe or destroy it. His fanatical followers, the Black Order, have pledged their life to the Titans' cause, and they scour the universe for the only 2 stones their master still needs to complete the gauntlet, the Power Stone and the Reality Stone. One of these followers, Ebony Maw, has discovered that the Power Stone is being kept in a secure vault on Nowhere. Now, the Black Order's sorcerer is leading an army of Thanos in direct assault with the space station. Cosmos and the rest of Nowhere Corps are doing what they can to defend the station, but they won't last long against Ma without your help.
They won't last against Maul?
Yeah, they won't.
What about Paul?
I don't know anything about Paw, but Ebony Maw is who we're going to be fighting. Well, you make sure we have all the caveats and side rules and everything set up. I'm going to tell you all 30 seconds on what Marvel Champions is. Marvel Champions is a deck construction game where we are choosing a character, a hero, and going through a series of different trait or personality cards that then build in our deck before we actually start playing. This is the campaign version, but a lot of the game functions around scenario versions where you go head-to-head against one boss who has their own schemes or side schemes that they're trying to accomplish. The main objective is typically prevent the scheme, knock out the boss, defeat any minions that pop up along the way, and win the scenario. For a lot of people, this is either a highly thematic game where you're playing the role of one of the different Marvel characters, or it's a numbers game where you're playing various different colored cards to trigger a series of number events and calculate whether or not you just scored victory or have to carry on from one scenario to another.
I'm the first of those two.
You're the first, where you feel like you're playing the actual role of the characters?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely Flash Thompson.
I understand. I would agree with him there with the caveat that I understand where other people are coming from when they see it as more of a soulless numbers game. That being said, the main objective here for the villain is going to be to complete their scheme, and every villain's going to have their own crux of what that means. Whether that's a time thing, more minions coming out, they trigger special effects, and usually there's story elements to that, like progressing from one stage to another after you fail to prevent one scheme from finishing. With that, I think we're ready to play, right?
Yeah, so Ebony Maul, just so we know, he's got a scheme of 2, attack of 1, forced interrupt. When he activates against you, we're going to remove an invocation counter from each spell card in play. So he's casting spells on us. Starts with 14 health per player, so 28 health. Our main scheme coming out here, when revealed, it's been revealed. Each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until a spell environment is discarded and puts it into play in their play area. Then we shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. So he's tossing spells at us already. And because of the campaign, we're putting Secure the Landing Pad side scheme into play, which we've done with 4 threat.
Okay.
And I have shuffled the Security Breach side scheme into here.
Now, do we need to do what that attack on Nowhere does?
That's his main scheme. So if that gets to 12, we go to the next one and things get worse.
But do we need to go ahead and set up various different spells, spell environments?
We're doing that.
Okay.
So we're looking
For 2 of them, right?
Yep. Attachment. There's spells in here, so there's one. So these are being put into play so Surge does not trigger. He wants to cast a fireball on me. It's going to happen after he activates 4 times on me.
Okay.
So I'll put some counters on that. And after that goes off, going to discard it and deal 4 damage to my identity. So that hurts.
Okay, and now
And
it's
then for
targeting
you,
me.
you're being pacified.
Oh, great. I love being pacified. That's just what Rocket Raccoon believes in.
He is, well, yeah. So you get 3 counters.
I believe in peace so much, it doesn't matter how many men, women, or children I need to murder to get to it.
That's right. So then you're going to get exhaust each upgrade you control, and then you're going to be stunned.
Okay.
That seems thematic. I can see you being stunned if all of your weapons were exhausted.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. Now here I see Scenario 1, Ebony Maw. Check here if Cosmos was added to the campaign pool, and check here if Security Breach was added to the campaign pool.
Right, so at the end of the game, we can look through here.
Okay.
So our victory, if Secure the Landing Pad was defeated, which is this up here,
Okay.
that means we'll add Cosmo to the campaign pool.
Okay.
So kind of want to do that because Cosmo, you like dogs, right?
Yeah, I do.
And then if Attack on Nowhere 1B was completed, this scheme, then we're going to add Security Breach to the campaign pool. That is bad. Cosmo good, Attack on Nowhere bad.
So solve this and fully prevent that.
Yes.
Done.
Goals in life. You ready to start this?
Totally ready to start
You get
this.
6 cards. Did you shuffle?
I just shuffled.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you didn't stack your
I
deck again.
squished the cards together.
So I have a setup ability. Well, that's right. We get to mulligan first.
We could if we wanted.
I definitely want to.
Do you typically mulligan?
I always mulligan.
Wow. Predictable.
It is predictable. I like guns. I thought you did.
I do too. Do you not have any guns with you?
So I'm keeping strength and quake and pitching everything else.
I don't know if I need the reload. I've got tough down here. Ooh. Chase them down is fine. Not the worst thing to have here. I like guns. I could go ahead and drop off 3 cards though. Do these drop to the bottom?
No, they go to your discard pile.
Discard pile. Ooh. I have to look closer. I've got a plan. After you make a basic thwart using your thwart ready, Rocket Raccoon gets +1 thwart while in hero form until the end of the phase. I don't mind keeping that. Honestly, if I don't want to discard cards.
Okay.
It cycles your deck faster and makes things more painful.
And just so people know, I created Venom. I did not put any extra guns in my deck, so for my setup, I discard cards from the top of my deck until I discard a weapon upgrade, then add that card to my hand. So cool. It could be the next card, or it could be the bottom 3. Spider Sense, Locked and Loaded, Wiccan, Quasar, clear the arrows, run. Nope, 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 nope.
This is not going well so far.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Who shuffled this?
Stop that. Can you please?
Hey, found one.
Wow.
Found one.
Was that worth it? Oh my gosh.
I love this game. I love the shock on your face.
That was painful.
Still a little funny.
Okay. All right. Well, one of us is gonna carry the other one, clearly.
That's how I taught you last time.
All right. Are you taking lead? You're starting off first player?
Are you okay with me doing that?
Perfectly fine. Do it.
All right. I'm going to be first player. All right. First thing I'm going to do, I'm bringing in Project Rebirth with... I don't want that card. We'll pay for that. It's an alter ego action. Exhaust this. Choose to either draw a card or heal 3 damage from flash. Hey, I'm not hurt yet.
Yep.
I'm going to draw a card into, hey, a pistol. I love guns.
If you hadn't done that cycle, you would have literally had no weapons for the first half of the game, though.
True.
Yeah. That's our dog growling at the fact that Shiro just got home.
I thought it was because I went through my deck.
Definitely might be.
All right, now I have to start thinking about how can I pay for this stuff. I can do that. I can get that out, but then I'm stuck with this. Do I want to get attacked starting off? Probably not. All right, so this is what I'm doing then.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and flip over. I'm going to bring in a Quake for 2. And then I'm going to, he's got an ability, take a damage, punch myself, to generate a wild resource, to bring in my multi-gun for 3. And I'm just going to hold on to my gun for next turn. You're scheming for a lot?
I mean, no, but I mean, I can, no. Who says I'm scheming for a lot?
I thought you had that one card that lets you scheme and ready.
I've got chase them down. Let's see here. Where is the one you're thinking of? Is my I've got a plan. I could thwart and ready and thwart again. So it's certainly possible.
Oh, I'll go ahead. Basically, this card is awesome. What this does for me is a hero action. I exhaust it and choose one of the following. I can deal 2 damage to an enemy, or choose a player, deal a damage to each minion engaged with that player, or remove 2 threat from a scheme.
I would almost do the damage.
Okay, I'll agree with you then.
Yeah, I can probably handle the thwart.
So in that case, 2 damage, down to 26. Attack for 2, down to 24. She hurt herself, she strained herself. Then I'm going to attack for 2 more, because why not? Down to 22.
Okay, on to me. So there's a few things here that I definitely want to get in. I want Thor established on the deck, and I can do that with the reload and the strength card that I have in my hand. And then the next thing that I'm kind of prioritizing is either Rocket or the I've Got a Plan. Since you were kind of relying on me to thwart, I think I'm going to do the I've Got a Plan, which is going to require me to flip. But let's check my action here first. Choose and discard a tech upgrade you control, draw 2 cards, limit once per round. I don't think I want to do that.
Yeah, you don't have any in play to do.
I could get one, but...
Yeah, it's not worth the play to pitch.
I could do this to get the tech weapon down and then pitch the pistol. But you kind of want to do that when you're almost out of ammo, I feel. It's kind of pretty costly to do that early. Unless yeah, I think I'm flipping. And then I'm going to go ahead and set up with Chase Them Down is going to be the thing that's going to summon my I've Got a Plan. So I'll set these two off to the side because they've paid the cost for Thor. I've got a plan is going to be an event that happens. Hero response after you make a basic thwart, which I'm going to do right now, dropping 2 off of this side scheme here. Yeah, I guess that's worth it. I could either wipe this side scheme or do most of it to both of them. I'll wipe the side scheme fully though, even though it'll waste the equivalent of 1 thwart. But I think that's fine.
Or you could thwart here 2 first time and then 3 on that one and leave 1 on it.
What do you think? Better to get rid of this or better to... I mean, what is this actually causing?
Yeah, nothing bad. You flip it over and then we get Cosmo.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and clean it. So I've got a plan. It's going to resummon me. I'm going to exhaust myself once more to go ahead and wipe that. Why do I grab Tough?
Because he's tough.
Oh, sweet.
The first player gains control of Cosmo. Hey, that's me.
Sweet. So then pulling down here to Thor, who is going to have Tough. Would taking damage from myself attacking also wipe out that Tough?
Yep.
So do I use him as a shield? I think I use him just as a guy that can beat up people to start with. Thor's going to pop our main villain for 3 damage. And I'm going to go ahead and cycle this Tough card off of him.
Yep.
And so I'm exhausted there, and we're going to go ahead and ready back up, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And do we draw now?
Yep. You can discard if you want to, and then draw up. Hey, I'm almost through my deck.
I have a weapon. Why would I do that? My hand size is 5. I see that, which means you're going to be pulling an event card on yourself quickly.
You're welcome.
I don't like that.
All right, so now the villain gets to go. We have our handy-dandy reference. So we're going to plus threat on the main scheme. 2 goes out of there. 12 is when things activate. The villain's going to do stuff to us.
Okay.
So he looks at me. He's attacking for 1. His ability is when he activates against you, which is now. I'm going to take this off.
Okay.
And now he's activating against me just for 1. I'm going to go ahead and defend. And give the villain a tough status card. And that gets discarded. And so does she.
Ow.
And now activating on you, you're being pacified.
I don't want to be pacified.
And how are you defending on this?
I don't love either option. I kind of think I just take it on the chin.
Okay.
Is that a bad decision?
He's fragile.
I understand.
But you can always flip over and heal later in life.
Yeah, I think I just take this one on the chin.
All right.
I think that's my go-to.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I'll be fine for a round.
Yeah, you're just taking 3 damage.
That's a lot.
That's just a third of your
my
life.
health, yeah.
All right, now we each get an encounter card, and we resolve mine first. Ooh, Super Giant. She's got a cool keyword it's called Quick Strike.
Okay.
Which means she's automatically going to hit me.
Yep.
And then after she attacks and damages a character, that character is stunned. So I could exhaust and not take the damage and not get stunned.
You don't get stunned if you block all the damage?
Yeah, because if I'm not damaged, I don't. Or I could have Cosmo block for me.
I just got Cosmo, though.
You seem attached to this dog.
I do like him.
I will exhaust and prevent that damage.
Okay. All right. Flipping mine, we have Canceling Trance. When revealed, remove 1 invocation counter from each spell environment in your play area. If you have no spell environments in your play area, discard cards from the top of the deck until you have one. It's popping up there, and I'm 1 step closer to being pacified.
You're okay with that, right?
No. Okay.
Hey, you want to be first player?
I'm happy to be
Sure
first
you do.
player. Absolutely. That's our round, though, right?
Oh, you're first player. You control the dog.
Oh, it goes back and forth?
Mm-hmm.
First player gains control of Cosmo. Cosmo does not count against an ally limit. When Cosmo leaves play, remove him from the game. Oh.
That's this game. He'll be back for the next one, though.
Can we just keep him alive forever?
Maybe. We want to use him at least twice.
I don't want to... Just keep Cosmo. He's a good boy. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. We have Bug, which is another ally, and the way I'm taking damage, that wouldn't be bad to do. We have Battery Pack, which is going to allow me to add charges. I can spend that as a resource for now. We have the CITT, Hero Action, Exhaust it, and spend 2 resources of any type to ready a Guardian character. Huh. The extra ready for both of us is not bad there, because Venom is actually a Guardian in this scenario. We have Energy Spear. Attached to a Guardian ally, max 1 per ally. Ally gets +2 attack, and attack gains piercing. That would be good to give. Is an ally just... No, an ally is you, right?
No, your allies are your friends.
Oh, I need a Guardian ally then.
Yep. That's
So
who
Bug
that's
could
in
do
there
it.
for.
I see what you're offering to me then. Here's what I think I'm going to do then. I think I'm definitely going to get Bug out onto the board. I think to do that, I'm going to get rid of the battery pack, and I'm going to get rid of the CITT. I like CITT, but I don't know that I'm using it immediately. We're also going to be dropping the Rocket's pistol out of here, because I'm about to have those all exhaust anyway, which doesn't do the best for me here. And we're going to get Bug out here with the Energy Spear, which is a weapon that he has on hand. That's going to gain +2 attack, and the attack is going to gain piercing. Now, the sad thing is Bug does not have a lot of attacks that we can use for it, but it's good to have. From this point, I'm going to start engaging with the enemy, I think. Do you want me to take down that scheme? It looks like it's, what, 12 is what's going to summon us to the next round?
I was thinking of taking the 4 off of that.
Great. If you're doing that, then
but I was planning on going Alter Ego.
That's fine. That's fine. If you pop the 4 off of that, go Alter Ego, that'll protect you a little bit. I think I'm just going to punch really hard. So
you want to hit Supergiant?
I could do...
I can do 2 to it if you... Well, yeah, you can do 3 with Bug, right?
I could do 3 with Bug for sure. Or 3 with Thor, honestly. Let's pop Bug. 3 damage.
And then he gets his 1 consequential.
Yep. And I'm going to need 2 of those over here, because I'm going to pop Thor for 3 damage to the main villain. And then my Guardian is going to go ahead and pop 1 against the main villain as well.
And then since you're a hero...
I was going to say...
Well, since he made a basic attack, he heals.
Oh yeah, Bug. After your hero makes a basic attack, heal 1 damage from Bug. I love that. Question. You want me to go ahead and use Cosmo, or you want me to hold on to Cosmo as a buffer?
You can use him.
Use him?
Yeah.
For damage?
Yeah, because I'm going to take care of the 4 there, so...
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cycle 2 more damage on the main guy. That'll be 1 damage over to Cosmo, though, which I don't love. I'd like to keep our dog alive as long as possible.
We'll do what we can do.
Okay, your turn.
All right. Oh, I don't have a mental card. That's a problem. I wasn't looking at my stuff. So I'm going to take a damage to create a mental resource.
How does that work?
Because I'm Venom.
Ooh, something he can do?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then with For Justice, I'll use the other For Justice to pay for it. Remove 3 threat from a scheme, 4 threat instead if you used a mental resource. So I can clear that.
Nice. That is neat.
And then exhaust to do 2 damage here. And then I'm going to use pitch a spycraft to put in a pistol.
Okay.
Then I'm going to flip to Alter Ego, draw a card, pitch that card to bring in a pistol. Hey, guess what's going to happen soon?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's my turn. That was fun.
Cool. All right.
I'm here for the team.
I can tell.
Yep.
I can tell.
I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Refreshing everything up. First player switches after this, so
Yeah.
he stays with me.
Game's too easy. We're going to take one of those.
I know. I know what you're doing. You're having fun escalating stuff beyond our capacity to handle.
I would have preferred to get all 3 of my guns within the top 6 to 12 cards.
I understand what you would have preferred.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did that happen?
It's happened before. But not today.
No. No. Don't worry. I'm still willing to carry the ship.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
One of us will be, at least, because I have a pet dog named Cosmo.
True story, true story. Well, first you're going to get pacified. He's going to...
Stop.
Ooh.
I don't want to be pacified. What?
I forgot. He was tough. So his first attack up there, you did Bug over here. Then Rocket Raccoon would have attacked for 1.
Yeah, I could have pinged him for 1.
Yeah, so we'll take him back up to 14 to take the tough off.
Yeah.
We caught it. We're good.
Well, no, someone's already screaming.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That 1 damage matters.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
Speaking of damage, so he's activating against you, which is going to trigger this. Hey, you don't have any upgrades. Oh,
that's not an upgrade.
It is an
No,
upgrade.
it is an upgrade. Does that exhaust? Is that my upgrade?
It exhausts, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And now you're stunned.
Now I'm stunned. I don't want to be stunned.
Yes, and now you have 1 plus something coming at you.
Could I block here with him? Or because I'm stunned I can't?
You can. You have to exhaust in your defensive one. Or you can just let Thor take it.
Yeah, but Thor's doing 3 damage each. I could get the most out of Thor attacking one more time.
But he might prevent 3 or more damage.
I understand.
It's your life. You do you.
I could also block with Cosmo.
Oh. And kill him off already?
Alright, Thor's gonna take it.
How long ago was it?
You're
when
a
you said-
monster.
You're the one that... Yep, 3 damage was coming your way.
I'm glad I blocked with Thor. Great.
And then the fireball, we're going to lose a token there. He's scheming on me for a base 2/3.
Okay.
And you get 1, and I get 1.
1/1. Card that I got, Assault. When revealed, this card gains Surge. When revealed on a hero, the villain attacks me. He's coming in with 1+1 modifier. I don't want to lose Bug.
I'd agree.
I don't want to lose Bug.
I'm laughing on the inside because I know what might happen here.
So Rocket's going to take it?
Potentially. You want me to look at it and
No. No.
you're just taking it?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
the worst that could happen is 4 damage.
Should I use a defense, though?
It's only blocking 1.
Do it.
You're only taking 1.
Nothing. 1 damage. 1 damage, sweet summer child.
Landing craft. When defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck till minions discarded. Put that minion into play engaged with the player who defeated this scheme. That gives us an extra token there. Comes in with 2 per player. And then, ooh, Black Order Infantry guard, which means I can't go after the villain. When defeated, give the villain a tough status card. That's not so bad.
Okay. First player, you take control of Cosmo. I know.
Come here, boy.
Don't trust him.
I'm down 2 health.
Don't trust him. Not
So I'm going to Project Rebirth.
Yeah. I'm going to have to switch over into my Guardian side this turn.
Do I want to help you, or is it about... See, this is a fun part. I'm usually playing by myself, so I know the best thing to do for me as a team. But now with someone else...
You can't determine what crazy things I'm going to commit to.
Yes.
Like not using Cosmo to block.
So...
I had a whole new variable to this game.
Yeah.
It's called
So playing with
chaos.
other people, yeah, is a lot more interesting. So I can do that. If I do this, but you're hurt, so... But you only have 9 health, so... I am going to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. So with these, Hero Interrupt, when you use one of Venom's basic powers, exhausts the pistol, it gets +1 to that power for this use.
Okay.
To defeat that, which is going to make him tough. And I'm going to put that in a spot that's a little better to understand.
Why are you making him tough all of a sudden?
When defeated, give the villain a tough status
No,
card.
I understand it, but why, why are you doing that?
I didn't do it. He did it. I wouldn't do something silly like that.
You realize I'm super powerful, but it doesn't help that you're making him.
Then I'm going to use the Power of Justice to play Under Surveillance attached to the main scheme. Increase the target threat value by 4, so now it goes to 16.
Okay, that's not bad.
And then, for you, I'm going to take a damage
Oh.
to play downtime on you to give you +2 recovery.
My hero.
That's me. And you're flipping over.
I am going to flip over, yeah.
I'm going to use that to take that down to 1. Then I'm going to run and gun. Overpaying. Ready Venom in each weapon upgrade I control.
Nice. Oh, man, that's awesome.
Yep, and now I'm going to discard cards from your top. So I don't know if I want a minion right now.
What are you thinking?
But he's going to scheme on you. I've got Cosmo to defend with. I'll be fine. Multi-gun to remove 2 threat. Cosmo to remove 2 threat. Discard cards till I find a minion. Put it into play. So put in play is different than being revealed. So it's not revealed, so I don't have to do that. And then I'm just going to attack this guy and kill him.
Nice. Or do you want to attack up there? Take that tough card off.
He's got piercing. We were good the first turn. No, that's right. He attacked something else. He can take care of it. He's got piercing.
Piercing goes through tough? What does piercing do?
It removes tough before damage is applied.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, that works for me. On to me. So, we're going to pay... I really wish I could split costs here. So, I've got a plan, and energy is dropping out of my deck in order to go ahead and establish a particle cannon. Enters the play with 2 charge on it, and I can use a hero action to go ahead and fire off a damage 4 with overkill. On top of that, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to clear my stun by pretending to attack. Then I'm going to activate my particle cannon with my hero action. Going to drop 1 off. We're going to do 4 damage to him.
You probably want to attack with Bug first to get through the...
Oh, sure. Bug's going to attack, knocking 3 off of him.
Down to 11, then you're doing 4 more down to 7.
Yep. This is here on Bug now.
Yep.
Then...
I'll let you keep some of those on there.
I am going to go ahead and flip over to my more passive side. Bug has attacked. Particle cannon has attacked. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
How many cards you keeping?
3.
Okay, just checking.
Yep. Holding on to 3. Be able to pick up 3 more. You'll see why. I think it's the best play to get the most out of my particle cannon at the moment.
I understand what's going on. Maybe.
Do you?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't have a clue what you're doing.
I love
1, 2,
that, though.
3, 4, 5. All right, so we're getting some threat. Just 2. Then he's activating. Oh, this fireball is going to hurt very soon. Cosmo, do you want to take this hit? I'll be fine.
You can give it to Cosmo. All right.
Down to 9.
Ow.
Scheming on you for 2, 3, 4. Reactor overload. When revealed, each player must choose to either take 2 damage or place 2 threat here. And it's coming in with 3, and it's got a crisis, so we can't remove
2 damage. Oh, man. Dropping down to 3 damage. You putting threat on it? Cool.
I'll take 2 damage.
You taking the damage as well? Okay.
Even though I'm taking I'll be flipping soon.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're going to have to. On to me. Pulling... When revealed, the villain schemes. That's why I took the damage. That's why I took the damage.
Good call, good call. 2, 3, 4.
Oh my gosh.
We'll take this one off and bring in a big 5-er.
Yeah.
11 out of 12 plus 4.
It's good you popped the top on that. We're going to have to anti-scheme a little bit. All right, on to me.
On to you, sir.
Okay, on delay.
Have Cosmo.
Hi, Cosmo. I'm not going to murder you, don't worry. All right. So let's see here. After Throg enters play, give him a tough status card if you are engaged with a minion. I'm not. So maybe it's better to wipe him or something. I've got a sneeze on the edge of my nose again. Not really my favorite thing. Okay, so here's one of the things that I was holding on to do. Genius is going to wipe to play Fuselage.
Have to be as a hero.
I do. You're right. I'm going to recover 5, up to 8, flip back to hero. Genius is now going to play Fuselage, which is going to immediately tap my particle cannon without using the charge on it, dealing 5 damage to the enemy. And I figure now I have at least one more cycle where I've got a total of 4 more damage coming. So I'm talking, 13 total damage coming from the single weapon, which is pretty powerful.
We do like to shoot stuff.
We do like to shoot stuff. From your discard pile on top of your deck. I don't hate that. What is a tech upgrade? That's the question. Do I got any of them in here? There's a tech upgrade. That's a gun that I'd like. Okay. So maybe I go hunting for that. Salvage is free. Interesting. Free. Generates 2, but it's free.
Well, it's a resource. You pay for something else, and when you play it on something else,
yeah. But I just get something. Cool.
You're resourceful.
So it counts as both, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is going to let me put out Throg.
Yep.
Who's going to go there? Salvage is going to go ahead and let me pull that to the top of my deck. So I'm going to have a weapon to equip this next turn. And then yeah, I think this is the right play. Chase Them Down is going to cycle for downtime over into your playfield. So, help you out a little bit. It Chase Them Down counters Thwart, but only counters Thwart if I'm able to actually take someone out. And I'm not going to be able to use my hero to attack to take out the first level of the villain now anyway.
You haven't actually used Throg, you just played him.
No, I haven't used Throg, but after your hero attacks and defeats an enemy, is that considered defeating an enemy?
No, well, I think it's after you attack too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can't use that card this turn, and I know you're going to need to cycle a heal here soon. Bug would die if I used him this turn.
Yep.
I like Bug well enough that I'm not going to utilize him. I'm going to try to give him that heal when Rocket Raccoon's able to attack on this next cycle. I do need to go ahead and start thwarting a little bit, I think.
Well, in that case, on your turn, I would like to request an action.
Okay.
And I am going to play Behind Enemy Lines. It's a hero action. I remove 3 threat from a scheme. If I paid for this card using only mental resources, I could confuse an enemy. Not that lucky, but I can take that away to get rid of that.
Okay.
Since he only thwarts for 1, it made more sense for me to get rid of that.
Well, and he also has a tough status card, so I'm gonna.
Oh, he's not tough because he only gets the tough if you were engaged with a minion when he came in.
You're right. He's gonna take 1 damage over here. He's gonna pop one of these off, preventing a little bit of progression there. Downtime has already been utilized to heal me. That'll stay exactly where it is. Bug, I'm not going to use. Particle Cannon did 5 damage already. Does Cosmo want to go ahead and cycle our guy one level down? Is that worth it? Or do we keep him at this balance point?
Let me see. I can get rid of...
I'm probably going to have Throg take my hit.
6 threat. Well, that's what I'm thinking of now. Can I flip to Alter Ego this turn?
Mm-hmm.
Because if I stay in hero form, I'm probably going to need Cosmo to
block for you.
To block, but I can remove.
I'm okay if we want to slow our roll a little bit. Let Cosmo block for you. Let Frog block for me, and take advantage of the healing card I just gave you.
You want me to heal this turn or stay in villain? Or
no, I want you to at least heal next turn.
Okay.
You need to be in position to heal when we push him to the next stage.
Okay, I'll stay in this form then so we can get that more under control before I heal next turn.
Okay, so I'm going to leave Cosmo alone, and I'm going to go ahead and pass.
Alright, so then multi-gun for 2. I'm going to take a damage to create a resource so I can remove 4 threat.
Nice.
And I don't want to waste the attack, so I'm just going to thwart for 3.
Okay.
Well, I guess I could flip over. we got it down to 1, we should be fine.
Yeah, you can go in cycles, so you're able to start your turn in alter ego next turn.
And I can go ahead and heal 3 now, and...
Oh, because you have the Rebirth 2.0.
Yep.
That's awesome. Your max health is 12?
Yep, so I'll use that next turn and be ready to bring threat back down next turn.
You didn't really need downtime.
Actually, I'm going to take 4 damage here, so yeah, I might need that and a heal.
Oh, cool. Cool, good. At least I'm being helpful. All right. Cycling our draw.
Run and gun. That's sexy.
Ooh. Hello, Spider Girl. I like all these allies.
All right, 2 threat. Yes, it's nice to have other people jump in front of the damage.
Take everything for you.
All right, so activating on you.
Yep, Throg's going to take the block.
Throg wants it. Throg took it.
Throg's getting it.
And scheming on me for 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
fine.
nice to get rid of that.
Yeah, not pulling in our...
Oh, yes, and that went off down to 5.
Cool.
That's not cool. That's terrible.
No, you're good, though. You're going to be able to
Yes,
heal up.
I'm still alive.
You're going to take the most out. You're going to get the most out of the next cycle that we're doing. You're going to heal basically to max, and then we're in a good cycle. Pulling this top card here, Manipulation. Surge. Enters play with 2 invocation counters on it. Forced response. After the last invocation counter is removed from the manipulation, discard it. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. You are confused.
And here's your surge, sir.
Love a good surge. Spell, Surge. Enters play with 3 invocation counters on it. After the last invocation counter is removed from pacification, discard it, exhaust your upgrade you control, you are stunned.
You like that card, huh?
I do. That's my favorite card. Surge. No, I'm kidding. Black Dwarf. Black Dwarf attacks gains overkill.
That's not cool.
Okay.
Surge. Hey, manipulation. We're both being manipulated.
Nice.
Surge. Fireball again? Really?
I don't like this dude spellcasting all over us. This is what always happens when I'm like, let him live 1 turn longer, and he summons like 7 things at the same turn. Same turn.
Thank you so much for the downtime. Here, have it back.
Oh, no. What is it?
I was caught off guard. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control.
Well, at least you have this to discard.
Yeah, that's perfect. I would much rather get rid of that than any of these.
Yep.
Ooh, I want to be first player again. Are you cool with that?
I'm perfectly happy with that.
I'm going to heal for 3. Do I recover? I think I do. Up to 12.
This is brutal.
Flip on over. We're going to multi-gun to put 2 damage on the Black Dwarf. And then... do I put out 2 allies? Or do I ready myself?
You got a resource you can lend me?
Nope.
You can't take a damage to give me a resource?
No, that's for me. Sorry. So many options here. Threat is a problem.
Oh, did you know I have this? After I deal excess damage to an enemy, draw 1 card. That's awesome.
Note to self, do not kill the Black Dwarf.
Well, what counts as excess damage? Is it only when I utilize them, or is it when my, like, things like the particle cannon does it?
Right, so you refers to your identity, which also goes to upgrades attached to you, but it does not apply to bug doing stuff.
So my particle cannon is going to slaughter through the Black Dwarf and go ahead and claim me an extra card, which gives me the resource that I'm looking for.
So I need to do at least 1 damage because you have to do more.
I'd have to do more.
You have to do excess damage.
If you're able to do... But I could also ping him with my attack and then slaughter him with... I'm just saying, all I needed was 1 extra resource, and I've got it.
I'm going to bring in Wiccan for 2. He has an ability, thwart for 1, attack for 1. After he thwarts, discard the top card of the encounter deck, and I'll do some damage. Or not do any damage. That happens to me more often than it should.
Are you able to do 2 damage to the Black Dwarf? If you could, I could take out our main guy at the same time.
Just for you, I will bring in Quake.
Okay.
And do 2 damage with her.
Sweet. My go? Check this out. We're going to start with a particle cannon that's going to fire directly through. It gains overkill.
Whoa. Ping.
Wipes both of them out.
Ping. And you draw a card.
And I draw a card.
And that goes away and sits there until you go into alter ego form.
Yeah. What happens when I go into alter ego form?
That's when you can discard a tech upgrade to draw 2 cards.
Gotcha. I am following along now. Okay. Here's why I wanted to do that, though. Gresham is going to go ahead and pay for Spider-Girl to come out onto my board, which is nice to have another ally. But I also wanted to make sure that I was able to get Salvage is going to pay for... Relentless Assault is going to pay for an upgrade. Pistol, which needs 3 charges on it. Can I have 2 more, please?
So you still have the salvage in your hand, technically?
I still have the salvage in my hand, technically,
right.
because the salvage is paying for Fuselage, which is tipping this to deal 5 damage to
nice.
our main boss.
I guess when you took him out, I should read the stuff. Each player discard cards from top and counter deck until we find a spell. And I am first player.
So we're both getting more spells?
If there's any left.
It's nasty. What happens when he cycles his encounter deck, though?
Then this quits. No spells. So we get an acceleration token, and we got lucky because he didn't have any spells to give us.
Cool.
And 36 health.
-5 immediately.
31 health.
31 health. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and do a basic attack, which is going to heal Bug, although Bug's going to keep that damage because I'm also attacking with Bug. 4 more damage going to our Ebony Man here.
4, 3, 3.
Yep, 4 more damage total.
Oh, that's
Rocket
nice.
Raccoon and Bug.
27.
And then after I play Spider-Girl from my hand, stun and confuse a minion. There's no minions on the board to stun or confuse. I think the best bet is just go ahead and continue doubling down and do another attack with Spider-Girl. She's going to take a damage for that, but we're going to do 2 more damage. Did you already calculate that?
Yeah, down to 25.
Okay, and I think I'm going to stay in my form. I think we're going to commit to where we are.
Yep, good shooting, man.
Now, I could have brought a tech upgrade back from my deck. I don't believe I have any left, but I am going to double check for that. Item tech, I could bring battery pack back up to the top, and I don't mind that because that could actually recharge my particle cannon. And I get to do that, by the way, because I played another salvage card with summoning my pistol there.
And I kept Cosmo alive. You're welcome.
We've all kept Cosmo alive. Don't think I haven't noticed. You're a sweetheart down below. You got it. All right. Pulling that. I mean, what they haven't told you is the real mission of this game. Like, you get to the end and it's like, have you kept Cosmo alive for every scenario? And if you're able to answer yes, you actually write into Fantasy Flight and they send you like a whole exclusive promo thing. It's a big deal, yeah.
Wow.
It's major. I'm surprised the community doesn't even know about it yet. It hasn't even been discovered.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, and I'll stand by that. Like, just if you could just send your, we'll leave the P.O. box to Fantasy Flight down below. If you'll just send in your 3 spoonfuls of kibble and the card you get with Cosmo with a big scrawled text across saying, "I did not kill Cosmo." Fantasy Flight will, they'll definitely send you something. Make sure you include 3 post stamps with that and 1 wrapper from Tricks, which are for kids. Sponsored. Sorry, I'm just having fun. What now?
I'm totally confused now.
As you should be.
Okay.
We just finished our turn, and we are triggering the Ebony Man. These cycle, right?
So he's getting 2 more out there. So math, make it easy. He's got 8. He is going after me, so I'm going to lose each of these. Quake is going to say, "You're not hurting Venom."
Quake's blocking for you?
Yep. For 2. I could have taken it.
Yeah, well.
And then you lost yours. You taking it? Are you tough? Or is Spider-Girl jumping in the way? Or Cosmo?
Spider-Girl. Cosmo's certainly not. It's not even part of the conversation. I could get 2 more attack from Spider-Girl, or she could just block. If I take a quick look at what I've got,
You may.
Spider-Girl can take it.
Oh, another 0.
Nothing! Nothing!
Hey, Surge. I'm getting pacified.
Holy cow. Can we just take this guy out so we don't have to deal with these spells anymore?
Discard a card at random from my hand.
If you... Is it now?
Not that
Spider-Sense.
one.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Alright. Landing Craft. When defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. Engage with the player who defeated this scheme. Fantastic. That has a escalation on it. Cool. Top of the round. Whew. Let's see what we've got. Battery pack is going to be useful. Hand cannons, always nice. Valkyrie, I don't mind. Thruster boots. I actually find thruster boots to be fine. Like, fine. Just fine.
What is it? +1 thwart?
It's +1 thwart. You get aerial as well. Whoever needs aerial.
So far, no one.
No one. No one ever needs
I've never
aerial.
even tried to build a deck around
Why
Ariel.
would you?
Who wants to fly?
Who wants to collect a bunch of shiny things in the bottom of the sea? Ariel, you get it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. Relentless Assault. Deal 5 damage to a minion if you pay with this card using a fist resource. It gains Overkill. Do we have any minions in play? We do. We do. That seems perfectly fine. First off, Rocket Raccoon is going to do a simple single attack against our main boss, which is going to heal Bug. I like healing Bug. Bug is my friend. We all say that
Down
together.
to 24.
Bug is nice. Bug is friend. Friend is Bug.
Bug is tick, tick, bug, tick.
I could do Battery Pack and Relentless Assault. I also could get Valkyrie out here. Deal 2 damage to a minion, 3 damage instead if you paid for this card using a Lightning Bolt. Valkyrie's good at blocking,
How
but
much damage do you think you can do this turn?
it's a big cost. Well, let me check. I'm going to spend all 3 of these cards in order to do the purchase price for these 2 cards here. We're going to start with Relentless Assault, dealing 5 damage, and I do gain Overkill because one of those was
So you pitch 3.
a fist.
Yes. So officially 2 is for that, right?
Yep.
Okay. So 2 gets soaked up here. 3
goes
breaks through. And then you draw a card.
Because I took, yep, I do draw a card. Helicarrier into my hand. I don't know that I need it right now, but we also have already paid for the battery pack. Battery pack is going to go ahead and recharge my particle cannon. Particle cannon and hand cannon are both going to go off, dealing 4 damage and 2 damage, respectively. So 6 more damage.
Down to 15.
Down to 15. Bug is going to give him a nice booty smack for 3 more.
Down to 12.
And I could take 2 more if we wanted to wipe Cosmo, or we could choose to keep Cosmo alive like the good puppers he is.
Keep puppers alive.
We'll keep puppers alive. Helicarrier is going to, I suppose, stay in my hand. I technically could have, I suppose, kept Valkyrie in my hand instead of Helicarrier, because the way they pay for resources. I will do that retrospectively.
It's not going to matter.
It's not going to matter. I believe this has gone well. Should we escalate to difficult next game?
Are you crazy, man?
I'm doing so good, though.
This is the easy guy.
I know. Oh.
Hey, I'm going to use Wiccan to thwart for 1 because
Well, the reality is 2 more rounds and we're in a lot of trouble. We don't have time to wait.
This is a true story. He's going to do 3 damage that time.
Ow.
Down to 9. Then I'm going to attack for 4.
Nice.
Down to 5.
Nice.
Then multi-gun for 2. Down to 3.
What do you got?
I got Agent Coulson and some energy to bring in a running gun
Yes.
to ready these people up.
Oh, shoot. You
Then-
can do like 12 overkill.
Yeah, I got 6 more damage.
Oh
Only
my
need 3.
gosh.
That's a lot of guns there.
We freaking cleaned house.
But that's a lot of spells stacked
Listen, that's why we got rid of
Yeah.
him so quickly.
up. Phew.
That was awesome. I felt like these 2 decks merged pretty well.
Yeah.
Like we can both handle thwart pretty well, but when it comes to shooting,
Yes,
we can
we did.
shoot
We
decently.
could have done, what, 28 damage?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I know there's things to do a lot more than that, but this was not. And we kept Bug and a dog alive.
We kept the dog alive and bug alive the whole. I mean, honestly, I'm more proud of the fact that
alternate win condition. Just write that in the notes.
Oh, okay. Bug. Bug plus Cosmo still alive. So you realize what this means going into the next scenario when we get Cosmo back. We're also going to try to keep him alive again.
You keep saying that.
We did it. You didn't think we'd do it.
You're right. But that's going to change later.
I'm going to check here since Cosmo was added to the campaign pool. And guess what we didn't do? We didn't have a security breach.
That's right.
As far as this record sheet shows, that was a perfect game. Cool.
We'll take
awesome. Thanks for watching. We've got 4 more episodes of this. If you're watching to this point, subscribe to both the channels, Dale the Casual Gamer, link down below, and Quackalope. It's literally the thing you're watching on. And yeah, we'll see you for the next one. We're just gonna keep having fun and playing games. That's the main goal here. I just want to play Marvel Champions. I mean, honestly, I don't even care if you're watching. I'm gonna be honest about that. This is fun. So you can not watch if you don't want to. It's totally your call. I'm not even judging you. Although if you're watching at this point and you don't want to watch, that's odd. That's a weird decision on your behalf.
It is getting weird.
Really, yeah. But if you are watching, that means you probably are enjoying this, which means you've got like, I don't know, 6 more hours worth of fun gameplay to dig into. Great. Let us know. Did you keep Cosmo alive? If not, you should. Dale's like, how long will this kid keep going? The answer's long time. I can ad-lib for about as long as you need me to.
You want me to get set up for the next one while you finish?
I could just keep talking to you. That would actually be pretty funny.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. We're going to go ahead and set up for the next one. I think we're going to do another gameplay. That was fun.
Yeah.